What's going on, people? Bakes here, heartfact.com, and today we're going to be checking out Ja Morant's signature hairstyles. I'm going to dedicate a lot of videos to Ja Morant's hair because there's so many different angles we can come into the different topic from, but in this particular video it's going to be his signature hairstyles, which are going to be number 1 his up, half down, number 2 his 2-strand twist, and then number 3 the colour in his hair. The next video I'll do on Ja Morant will be a timeline evolution from 2019 when he started his locks until how they look today. But for today's video, it's simply his signature hairstyles, which we'll look at right now. First hairstyle, I like to call them the pineapple twists. The pineapple bun, whatever you want to call them, but most people refer to them as the half up, half down hairstyle, which I think is pretty cool. Now, he would typically do this hairstyle because when he's playing on the court, you don't want obviously hair interfering with your face. You need to be able to obviously be in the game, see what's happening and stuff like that. So I think this is a pretty cool hairstyle. If you look at the sides, you can see that he has a fade, obviously a taper fade. It's not too big because he has locks on the side. A lot of new growth as well. Dyed tips, which sort of look like they need to be dyed again, but this is an old image in it regardless. But again, you can tell that they're healthy just based on the thickness and how well he keeps them. That's the first image. Second image here, again, we're able to see shaved sides, a lot of new growth. People that typically have dreadlocks that take good care of their hair, retwist their hair at least once a month. I mean, the longer you can go without a retwist, the better. You'll be able to build a lot of new growth in the front, which is good for your hair. People that tend to get a lot of maintenance done to their hair in terms of retwisting, though it will look good, you do run the risk of putting a lot of tension in your hair, which can lead to traction alopecia, which is balding. So you want to keep your hair well maintained by having it moisturized and just doing simple things within your day, as in making sure you moisturize your hair, whether that's with a rose water. I can't really see it right now. Spritzing the hair with a rose water every single day, wearing a do-rag or a bonnet to sleep. Just a little practices you can do, keeping your hair in a protective hairstyle. These are the things that make your hair last longer. Anyway, back to Ja Morant. Again, another super cool style that he does. I'm not sure my hair's long enough to do half up, half down. No, not there yet. I'll get there soon though. My hair's short right now because it's in 2-strand twist, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, as you can see here, shaved sides, pretty cool. Really like the hairstyle a lot. Now this is the half up, half down hairstyle too. However, there's a difference if you can notice this picture from, let's say this one here. His locks here are way more straighter than they are here. Here his hair is crinkly, and that's because with this, the way this is achieved is that his hair is placed in a 2-strand twist, which you can see mine is as well. When you take the hair out, it gets really crinkly and curly because obviously the mechanics is 2 strands of hair is roped around each other, so when it's taken out, the effects, the the unraveling is then produced, which is a curly hairstyle. So that's what you can see here, which is pretty cool. You can see it right there, see it here, you know, and this will last about, you know, everyone's hair is different. When I do a 2-strand twist and take my hair out, it will last, the curl out will last about 3 days before it goes back to being straight again, which I think is pretty cool. So yeah, these are his, this is the number 1 signature look for him, is half up, half down, which he normally wears on the court because he's obviously playing on the highest level, which is pretty cool. His second style, 2-strand twists. Now I went on his Instagram and the first thing I found was this here. Again, you can see his 2-strand twists because his hair gets much more thinner. Your hair shrinks when you put the 2 strands of hair together, which is pretty cool as well. Makes it more skinny. I think Governor the Great done a whole video dedicated to that as well, how he gets his hair skinny. Shout out to him. I'm not sure if he pronounced his channel correctly, but that's a good video. You can see a little gift video sort of, which is pretty cool. You see his hair 2-strand twist there as well, with a little line up. Next one, much more clearer. And you can tell sometimes people might not be able to tell if they have 2-strand twists. that are not really big in the dreadlocks community, but for me and a lot of others, you can just tell straight away just based on the bumpiness. That's just the hair combined together, which is pretty cool. But obviously the biggest indicator that his hair is in two-strand twists would be the dyed locks right here. You know, it's weaving into itself, so I think that's pretty cool. I think at the start he only had one dyed lock on the left and one dyed lock on the right, and then what he would do is when he put them in two-strand twist, it would be the color wrapped around his natural black hairstyle, so that'd be much more easier to notice anyway. But I think now he has two dyed hair on each side, so it's pretty much noticeable from the get-go. But again, pretty cool, very thick hair, a lot of new growth here. You can't really see his scalp, which is pretty cool, but maybe it's just the photo shoot. But again, love it. His two-strand twists touching his shoulders should be an indicator that when he takes them out, they will probably be around here. Really long hair currently. Yeah, another two-strand twist, as you can see. Now his hair here has been obviously maintained and retwisted because you can see his scalp. Whenever you can't see someone's scalp, it means their hair has been in for a few weeks, so that's the best indicator. But again, a cool hairstyle, pretty cool hairstyle. What are we on? Getting images. Check this out here. This is another style that he does as well. His hair in two-strand twist, half up, half down. Again, obviously at the basketball game, wanting to make sure there's minimal interference while he's playing, which is just something that you would do as an athlete of any sport. A lot of boxers that have dreadlocks as well would braid their hair as well to the back. So yeah, cool hairstyle, that still looks good. After the game, he's taking his hair out, and this is back from April 2022. I like it. Dope. Last signature look is his dyed locks, as you can see. Now obviously if you're going to want to do color to your hair, I suggest you obviously grow your hair out, let your hair mature, let your hair grow, let your hair do its own thing, and see a professional. We find too many people trying to do their own color, which could really damage your hair. So make sure you go to a colorist, a loctician, a stylist, someone knows what they're doing. So that's really important as well. But again, what I like about his color is that it stands out. Obviously if you're going the crazy little Dirk, want to do a whole blonde, if that's for you, you can do that. I mean, your hair never will get back to its natural black color. But what I do like about this is that he's chosen about 4 strands of hair to color, which just draws attention to his overall profile, face, hair, everything. So I think those are pretty cool. Yeah, as you can see, the red, it looks red and green, or red and blue, and obviously yellow, which I think is pretty cool as well. 2-strand twists. What's this image here? A different angle, same style. So yeah, that's Ja Morant's signature freestyles that I think has influenced this new generation of kids wanting to do their different hairstyles this way as well. For more exclusive pictures on Ja Morant's hair, check out my website www.heartoffact.com/Ja Morant hair. I'll leave a link in the description below for you to click. I will be making sure that I add all the different exclusive hairstyles that he's done, different images that might not be on the internet that are pretty cool to see. So make sure you check out that link below. Let me know what you think is his best hairstyle, and I'm out. Peace.